going to show you how to do a fuel filter replacement on an 05 F-150. Now this is a simple procedure. There's a few quirks to these, and this is a request video for a particular person, but I figured I'd make the information available to everybody since I'm doing it. So it's always a good idea to depressurize your fuel system, and it's kind of hard on these particular trucks. There's no Schrader valve up on the fuel rail to do it, so the best thing you can do is let your engine fully cool down, because the heat in the fuel rail will actually pressurize the fuel system. So you want the engine fully cooled down, and then come down here with some safety glasses and a drain pan, come underneath here, and first thing we're going to do is pop this line off right here. This is the one you want to really know what you're doing when you take it off of there, else you're going to ruin it. And this clip you cannot get separately, you got to buy the whole line. So let's do it right and get it off of there and change that filter out without damaging anything. Okay, so usually it's quick connects like this. This little button in the center here, it's a push button. You push it in and you pull it off, right? Not the case on this one. This is a locking tab. It's a weird setup. No other Fords really have this setup on here, so you gotta know how to do it. What you do is get a flat blade screwdriver or a little pick like this. We're gonna get up behind there and wiggle it, and we're gonna kind of pry it out of there so it comes out. And you'll feel it stop. Once that's out of there, we can compress the tab in, push in on the line, and pull it off. It's always a good idea to have a rag over it. And you can see right here, here's a tab, that blue part. So we're gonna push in on that, push in the line, and then you'll feel the line release like that, okay? Once you've pushed in on it, release the line, and then you want to put a rag over it and finish pulling that line off of there. And that'll get rid of any protect you from any kind of spray from the fuel if it is pressurized at all. Now of course this one being off and being cold has no pressure to it, so that's a good thing. Now over here, you don't want to disconnect this line while it's still on there. It's a real pain. So we're going to disconnect this line while it's dangling right here down in front of us, nice and easy. So right here there's a little tang, like a retainer, and that clip on this side that holds the line. This line's actually popped up out of there already. So you're going to pop the line up and out of there, get it out of the tang. There's a whole little retainer right here, and now it's free. Only thing that holds this filter in is this clamp right here. So we just push up on it. Like so. Put your thumb over the end of it, and then you can see that line's free. See it? It's not being held no more by this retainer, and we could simply, let's see if we show you, start pouring it out on there so we can empty the fuel filter out. Let that fully drain out, and then you come to this side, get the retainer off of here. You just simply push in, and then you wiggle it, okay, out of the way. I like to give it a little bit of a twist. The O-rings in there like to get dry over the years. If you have compressed air, blow it up into this fitting on here, or shake it out, whatever you want to do. Get the dirt out of there, but make sure you twist it because those O-rings, like I said, get dry. Now after that, this line right here just disconnects with the regular fuel line disconnect tool like this. It's a 3/8 in size. They come in little kits like this from Lyle, I believe. All your auto parts stores have these, and these hold up, and they'll have all the sizes you need for AC and fuel lines. So all you gotta simply do is, hopefully I can get it on camera here, you put it in like this, right? Just want to stick it up in there and release the retainer in there. So you push it all the way up in there, all the way around, something like that. See, all the way around, it's fully inserted. You hold it in there, make sure it's fully inserted, give it a little twist, and then start pulling it out, separating the two. Now the best thing to use in this situation, because they are so far in there, is something like this, a scissors type, where it actually sticks in there further, and that'll get it out with the least frustration on there. And these ones, same thing. hook it around there, stick it all the way in. You're gonna release the metal tangs in there, and then you just simply pull the line and the fuel filter and separate the two. Now going back in, it's the same procedure. There's enough fuel on there for lubrication of the O-rings. Put it until it clicks like that, make sure it's fully inserted. And then you're gonna put this back on. Okay, you're gonna hook this side under first, like so. And then this top part, and get it up in there. Pull it over like that. And then we're gonna put this back up in here. There's a little tang right here, you can't see it, but that's gonna be on the outside of the end of the filter. Just work it down in here, slowly. Make sure it's against that little tang. And over here, make sure the line goes into the clip. You'll see it. And that'll support the line on there. There we go. You can see a line straight now. And this side, all you gotta do is put it back on there as straight as possible. Again, the fuel will lubricate the O-ring. Push it until it clicks. Give it a little tug. Okay, we're good. And then you're gonna push in that locking tang. Finally, quick wipe of a rag. Both sides. And then we're gonna go up to the truck. We're gonna cycle the key a couple times, and then we're gonna start it, and we're gonna check for fuel leaks down here. There should be none. These O-rings down here are very robust. And that's how you change a fuel filter on an F-150.